Hey guys, so you clicked on the link here because you're thinking of moving to the Colorado Springs area, and chances are you've probably watched our full vlog tour. It's one of the videos down below. If you find yourself loving the north area of Colorado Springs, the monument might be your gig. I'm going to take you around and show you the streets, the small city, some of the restaurants, neighborhoods. I'm going to show you everything that you want to see when you're thinking about moving to Monument. Stay tuned to the end, and you aren't going to want to miss the amazing park I'm going to show you at the end.
What's going on, everyone? It's Lori from your Colorado's Finest Realty here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And we are putting out a ton of videos this year all about our area, whether that's Denver, Castle Rock, Colorado Springs. We love our community. So make sure you hit that subscribe button or that bell so you don't miss a single video that we put out Tuesdays and Thursdays each week. If you are thinking of moving to or living in the Colorado Springs area or have any questions about our area, make sure that you give us a call, give us a text, 719-639-3393. Day, night, it doesn't matter. We're here to answer all your questions. We love doing these videos, but we also love making Colorado Springs your home. Hey everyone, so we are on our tour of Monument today. So we are driving, sorry about the little bumps here and there, but
it is called Roller Coaster Road.
We are in Roller Coaster Road. So we are driving and showing you all around Monument today. So we're gonna show you Kings Deer and talk to you all about the Kings Deer neighborhood. We'll take you downtown Monument. We'll take you to Sanctuary Point real quick. We'll take you to Palmer Lake as well, and then also coveted Woodmore area. So Monument is probably about 20 minutes north of central Colorado Springs, probably about maybe even 5 minutes north of northern Colorado Springs. It all kind of starts to blend together a little bit, and about 50 miles south of Denver. So it's a great, actually it was rated number 2 in the country for telecommunicating here in Colorado. For teleworking. I call it teleworking, I guess. So I guess it's just from working from home and
sure.
You know, because there are a lot of people who work who live in Monument for the easy access to I-25. So it's a quick shut up to Castle Rock and to Denver.
Well, and Air Force Academy is maybe 5-7 minutes away. It's super close.
Yeah, so a little bit more highly priced homes here in this area. We'll kind of show you around. So we're going to first take you to Kings Deer.
Hey guys, so we are over here at Kings Deer community. This is a golf course living community. There's an 18-hole golf course. Homes around here start low 900s. Typically you're on acreage. I think most of them are on 2.5 acres or around there.
2.5 acres usually your homes. And so you can see we're kind of more in the open here, which is kind of unique for Monument. You're a little bit more east of, I would say, I-25 in that Woodmore area, so you're not going to get the full feel of those ponderosa pines built right around you. It's more of an open space area, but it is built on, like Kayleen said, that 18-hole golf course here.
So they have 18-hole golf course. I think the total footprint is about 1,800 square feet.
No, acres.
Acres. Square feet, that doesn't make sense. And then 7 miles of trails throughout. You'll see people running, jogging, walking all around here on the trails.
Right. So this is Lewis Palmer District 38. So Prairie Wind is typically the elementary school here, Lewis Palmer Middle School, and then the Palmer Ridge High School. So there's 2 high schools here in the Monument area. And so this does have a huge HOA associated with it as far as stipulations on what you can and can't do.
We had a listing up here, and when we were selling it, the buyer wanted to know if they could do an outbuilding. You have 2.5 acres. There are pretty strict stipulations on what you can build. It has to look like the primary residence, and if you have trailers or ATVs, UTV, they have to be enclosed, so you can't just leave things parked out. So you do get, that community, your neighbors don't have stuff parked out
right outside. So
yeah.
Again, this is Kings Deer, highly sought after. If you want that golf course, community living, you'll see golf courts all around here, people driving, and you have great views of Pikes Peak too from some of these houses as well. So we'll drive around and show you some of the homes. So as you guys can see, this is more of the Kings Deer area. And so you can see the houses and you can see the views. So you get more of, like I said, that open view feeling, whereas more in Woodmore, you're gonna have more of those ponderosa pines, a little bit cooler because you have more of the shade. But you can see the houses, they are more spread out, usually on 2.5 acres here in the Kings Deer area.
Well, and a lot of the architecture, like you'll have double stacked windows to capture the mountain views that Lori was talking about. Without all the trees around, you get more sunshine in. It's probably why they have the golf course here.
So there's those views of Pikes Peak you can see in the background from some of these homes. Again, Kings Deer neighborhood is pretty sought after in District 38.
Okay guys, so we are over here at the Woodmore neighborhood. As you can see behind me, houses a little bit more spread out. A lot of them are maybe on an acre. A lot of the homes here were built in the 70s. I think they started development around 1970, 71. There are some homes here that were built like early 2000s. Home prices here start around $700,000. They do have a golf course community. I would say it's a little bit more tailored towards families. By that, I mean that the community center does offer daycare options. We sold a house here this last year to a family, and they were sold, it was winter time, and there were people cross-country skiing on the golf course. There's trails all around here, but as you can see, just more heavily wooded, definitely unique houses here if you're looking for not that cookie cutter house.
Now we are going to the Woodmore neighborhood. It's a unique community or neighborhood here in Monument off of 105 and east of the Interstate I-25. I would say home prices here are averaging around $700 to $750.
Yeah. There is an HOA here, but it's more so for covenant enforcement. I think total it's, I don't know, 700, something like that. Definitely under 1,000 for the year.
So as you can see, these homes, unlike maybe Kings Deer or some of the other neighborhoods, they are more built right into those ponderosa pine trees. You get more of that actual Colorado mountain living that you might see, but you can see some of the homes also have the views of the mountain ranges here. The Homeowners Association, as Kaylee noted, but it is by the Woodmore Improvement Association, so you can't build or, certain outbuildings, you can't park your RVs without them being covered. So just certain things like that, I would say.
Well, and the homes here, I would say they are definitely custom homes, but maybe 70s, 80s.
Right. There are some new builds, but the lots are very limited. And so a lot of the homes are a little bit older, like Kaylee noted. School district here is Lewis Palmer 38 still. Elementary schools, Lewis Palmer Elementary, Lewis Palmer Middle School, and then the high school is Palmer Ridge High School. So if you have kiddos and are wondering about school districts, those are the schools for this Woodmore area. All right, you guys, so now we are driving into the actual town of Monument. A lot of town of Monument is pretty cute downtown if you like that smaller community feeling. I mean, it's right next to Colorado Springs, but it is a smaller downtown. They have
it's all
farmers markets in the summer. They have a fun 4th of July event that I know I haven't been to it, but I know Kayleen has been to it.
Yeah, their 4th of July, they have a fun parade down the main street, and then at the end of the parade you go to, I think it's called Barefoot Lady Park, and they have music all day long. But
yeah, so what's interesting about Monument is part of the Tri-Lakes area, and so I actually didn't know this for quite a while. living here is that, so we have Palmer Lake, and then there's also Monument Lake, and so I, like by lakes, I mean like some large ponds, if you're from
That's from Minnesota talking.
I know, but so, and then there actually is a Woodmore Lake, so it does make up the Tri-Lakes area.
Yeah, we come up here, go fishing for the afternoon.
A lot of paddleboarding. People do paddleboarding out here.
And that Santa Fe Trail we've talked about, it does connect all the way up to Monument. So you can hit the Santa Fe Trail and it will take you all the way to downtown Colorado Springs. A lot of times in the summer, my kids and I will come up here, do some bike riding, and they have a fun Mexican restaurant near the train tracks.
Yeah. So it's really good. So we're going to take you to just show you downtown Monument. There are some options for a little bit older homes, little smaller homes near the downtown area. So there are some townhomes. So a little bit different area over here. So we're going to take you to downtown Monument and show you around. So now we are here in downtown Monument. Downtown Monument is a cute, quaint, small downtown here in Monument, about 20 minutes, I think we know, to north of Colorado Springs of downtown. So what Monument was named in 1871 after the Monument Rock, which is the base of Mount Herman. So the base of Mount Herman is the Mount Herman trailhead with tons of biking and hiking all throughout the community. So lots of farmers markets like we know to take place here. Interesting thing about Monument is that it boasts over 96 inches of snow a year, whereas Colorado Springs is only 56. So it's just that elevation. So Monument sits at a little over 7,000 feet. And so it's about, Colorado Springs is about 6,500. So just that little bit of elevation produces that much more snow here in the Monument area. So we're going to take you around and show you some of the older homes here in the area, but this is downtown Monument.
So we're now in Palmer Lake, and I wanted to stop here because behind me, I don't know if you can see, there's kids playing hockey on the ice. Palmer Lake is your small, quaint little community. Houses as unique as they come, anywhere from 400,000 to multi-million. There's a fantastic private golf club. I think it's called Bear Creek around here as well. Fun little ice cream shops, coffee shops, and people love O'Malley's Irish Pub here. That's where all the locals hang out.